we all doing? So before we get on, I suppose we better do the YouTube thing. So if you like the video, don't forget to give it a grubby thumbs up. If you like the channel, don't forget, go down there, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the little bell to get notifications of videos coming out, which will be midweek, Wednesday or Thursday, and the big posh Sunday video, which is what this is. Also, if you enjoy the channel, don't forget to go down into the description where you can find our shop, which sells H's agriculture merchandise, including t-shirts, postcards, stuff like that, as well as non-agricultural stuff, which would make beautiful gifts for friends, loved ones, family, or anybody else. I think I nailed that. So, this week, what are we on with? If you watch midweek, you know I'd hinted at it, and yeah. So, if you watch this channel for a while, you know, standard for me is sort of around the 150, 200 horsepower category tractor, usually a couple of years to several years to just too old, with usually got a couple of thousand to future many thousand hours on the clock. Today's video is a bit different. So, what is this thing? This tractor that they let me loose on, we are talking 2020 model. So, pretty new. Less than 1,000 hours on the clock, so pretty fresh. And 300 horsepower, not including the boost. Which, considering well, biggest I've ever driven is the T7270 Blue Power, it's a definite step up. So, anyway, here it is. So while waiting for the chopper to turn up into this field, I suppose might as well finish this video off with this bit. Everyone I suppose wants to know my thoughts. How does this compare to my 7616? Quite simply, it doesn't. Oh, look at that, perfect timing. 7.8 is it? 7.6 maybe. Lovely. But yeah, it might as well be a completely different brand. You just cannot compare the two tractors. I mean, that bit's it's the same, that bit's very similar. They're the same colour. That's about it. Yeah, but what a machine. Absolutely beautifully comfortable to drive. You hardly feel the bumps. You hardly know you've got that massive trailer on the back. In cab, I mean, I've only used it on a trailer, so most of this I can't really comment on. But one thing I do find, there are bits change setting wise, going from the field into from the road into the field and vice versa, and it does all just seem to be. I've got to the point, I've only driven it for a couple of days and I'm already to the point I'm pushing buttons without needing to look where they are. Whether that's because I'm used to my Massey and, you know, there are similarities and it is laid out in a similar way, I don't know, but yeah. Faults with it? Faults with it is kind of, yeah, it's not a machine you could stick it somebody that's never driven a tractor on. You need to have a bit of tractor related experience to operate it. It's not really a minus, because in the way it's set up, an operator can find it really easy to use. She is big, but she's 300 odd horse. She should be big, but that said, despite the fact of being big, she's actually very manoeuvrable. Pickle pitch, that's very difficult to see backing up to a trailer, but again, we're a big machine. Big, roomy, comfortable cab, brilliant cab suspension, air conditioned seat. I can have a cool arse. But yeah, there's very little to leather against it really. like I said, it is a machine that takes, it's not kind of a jump in and know what you're doing. It is very much a got to get to know it machine, but plenty of power, hugely manoeuvrable, a real presence down the road. So will we see more of this thing? I don't know, but I really hope so.